Hi everybody, I'm back again with another game playthrough. This is going to be Zombicide with Prison Outbreak board, and it's going to be using not only the Berserker zombies but also the Toxic City Mall zombies as well as the normal zombies. Some of the newer characters being used as well for the first time. There's going to be barricades used in this as well if I get around to doing them. And there's going to be some house rules. I've changed the rules a little bit from how the actual game is supposed to be played to the way that I play it. I will mention this throughout the video as I do it as well, just in case people don't watch this start video. So the first thing I'm going to explain to you is the mission. Go over what characters we've used, what their special abilities are, what equipment they've already been dished out with, and then I'll go over the house rules, and then the second video will be the start of the game. So this is from the Prison Outbreak book, and it's mission 5, and it's called an easy mission. None of these missions are easy. If you play this game you'll know exactly what I mean. The whole point of this mission is for the 6 survivors, because it states in the book 6 survivors plus, is to open all the cell doors. You've got the white doors and the purple doors here. You've got some more over this side, by activating the switches you see in these 2 rooms here, and then escaping, and that's basically it. Well, you think it would be basically it, but there's a good chance that there's going to be a lot of killing. In the centre room there are 2 cards put out. Now it states in the mission that you've got a gun blade and a shield in this room, so the first person that goes in there and takes them can use them, or you can distribute them out to the other survivors if he wishes. You've got 4 main spawning zones. You've got the 3 red, which spawn as normal, and then you've got a purple one here. Hopefully I will remember to use it. When the purple switch is activated, that opens up and they all start flying out from there, and the exit zone is where they are standing. And the main characters that I've used are Raoul, and he's been dealt with the fire axe, and his special ability is webbing. Webbing means that anything that's in his hand or in his backpack is classed as being used in his hand, so he doesn't have to swap things around to use them. He can use whatever he wants as long as he's got it on his card. Got Grindlock, who's got Taunt. This basically means if you've got a group of survivors who are going to be attacked by zombies, Raoul and Grindlock, is standing away from that group, he can actually use his Taunt ability to pull all those zombies away from that group of survivors. Now that means the zombies will move straight through the zones that the survivors are in without affecting them, because they'll go straight to Grindlock. I believe that's what it means. Claudia has got +1 to her dice roll when attacking in hand-to-hand combat, so if she rolls a 3 she gets obviously 4. Belle gets 1 free move action, so she can actually move 4 times if she wishes in her go. Watts starts with a baseball bat, and Shannon has point blank. Now what this means is, if she's in a zone, same zone as a load of zombies, she can shoot them and pick which one she wants to shoot, so she can target whoever she wants. That means missing the survivors. If she wants to shoot a fatty and there's 3 walkers in there with him, she can shoot the fatty. I forgot to mention, Grindlock has been issued with the nightstick. Claudia has been issued with a crowbar. Belle has a nightstick. Watts, as well as his baseball bat that he starts with, has got the pistol, and Shannon has a nightstick. This is the first person marker to show you who's going to be going first in each round. Now my house rules, I've got a couple of house rules. One of them is the ranged weapon attack, which I will explain now. Let's just put a couple of zombies out on the board. I only need to put about 3 out, and I'll use a zombivore. If I've got a zombivore, in there, and we've got Belle here, and she wants to shoot into this zone. Now in this rules it states that you must go for the survivor first, then the walker, then the fatty, then the runner, depending on what type of zombie it is, whether it's toxic, berserker or just normal. That is the way it says in the rules. But the way I do it is I do it the same way, but when I roll the dice, I'll just give you an example. If I roll 2 5s, which is a hit, according to the rules, this Belle would take both hits and she'd be gone. Unless she's a survivor, of course, which she can take 5. Now the way that I do this is when I roll something like that, I will roll another dice separately. If I roll a 6, which on this dice is a Molotov cocktail, both those hits will take out the survivor. Anything other than a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, it misses the survivor and then it attacks the zombies in the sequence that it states in the book. That is the way that I do ranged attack. I think it's pretty stupid that when you're shooting into a zone you're automatically going to hit the survivors first. I know it's been done like that to make melee combat more powerful, but I still think doing it this way, it's still that element of shall I or shan't I. It's a chance that I could get a 6, obviously a 1 in 6 chance. It's the chance that you have to take, so there's still a risk involved. And it's the same when driving cars, same principle applies there. The other house rule that I do is if you've got a load of zombies in a room, we'll just say this room here, and there's a locked door. And normally when you're playing the game, these zombies will build up and up and up, especially if there's a spawn zone in here. And they can't get out until you open the door. But what I do is when you've got 4 or more zombies in a room and the door is locked, you roll a dice. If you roll a 6, the zombies will smash the door open and come out. So it's only when you've got 4 or more zombies in that room do you do that. Another thing that I do is if a survivor gets killed and is out of the game, whether he uses Zombivor or not, if the survivor dies, obviously the zombies take a certain amount of equipment away for killing him. If he's got any equipment left, then I will place it down in the room or the road space that he died in, and I'll put those equipment cards there. That way a survivor, if he wishes, can come down and take some of those equipment cards. Now that's if you're using a Zombivor. Obviously when the normal survivor dies you won't do that because the Zombivor takes over his place. But when the Zombivor dies, whatever equipment that Zombivor's got left will be left in that zone. It just seems a little bit more realistic. Plus the fact if that survivor had a really good weapon and there's quite a few zombies there surrounding that weapon and you want it from one of your other survivors, then he's got to negotiate a way round to get in there, taking minimal damage to try and get that weapon if he wants it. So it just adds a little bit more of an element to the game. That's basically the only house rules that I use. Does it make the game a lot easier? I don't think so. Maybe in the way of the ranged combat, but there is still that element of luck involved. So you will see that in play throughout this game. So when I come back, I'll pause this video now, and the next video will be rounds 1, 2, 3 and 4 possibly. I'll try and do a longer video so I don't do like 15 or 20 videos. And it's going to be Rao who's going to go first. They all start up in this zone at the top here. Just put the survivor back. I've kept all the Zombivors out ready next to their cards for if and when they are used. I'm not going to explain too much when I'm playing the game. I might do the odd little bit here and there. I will explain a little bit about what the certain zombies can do when they appear. So if you haven't seen this game before, you might be able to pick up roughly what I'm doing. If you want to know exactly how to play the game, then look back on some of my other videos, although there was loads of mistakes in those videos, because as I stated, it's really difficult to play the game, concentrate on what you're doing, talking and filming all at the same time. Mistakes will be made. So I'll just give you a quick whoosh round the board, and a little look at the survivors at the top there, and when we come back the game will begin. I'm not using the dog companions or the zombie dogs in this game. That's mainly because I haven't got them painted yet. As soon as they're painted, they will be used and I will do a video on it. Same as some of the other survivors, I've got some Kickstarter exclusive survivors that haven't been painted up yet, and they will be used as well later on. So, as always, thanks for watching. And when we come back, as I said, the game will begin.